nawala ang parehong kamay ang Filipina-American na naging kauna-unahang armless pilot sa kasaysayan. Naging mahirap man ang buhay. Pinilit niyang makita ang magagandang bagay na maidudulot ng kanyang pagkakaiba at pinatunayan niya na sky is really the limit. Kaya naman para samahan tayong pagkwentuhan ang buhay na talagang certified Pinoy inspiring and amazing story. Mga Kada, let's all welcome Jessica Cox. Jessica, welcome! Thank you for being here. Please have a seat. Kamusta? Bumati ka muna sa ating mga Kada. Do you know you're Filipino pa? Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Kada Umaga. You might want to greet someone over there, whoever.
Hello to everybody, including my husband. He's watching.
Yes, thank you for being here. I know that you've been here for about a week now. We were chatting before we went on air. When was the last time you were in the Philippines before this trip?
Oh, it's been 2 years because I was visiting my nanay who lives here, and it went by so quickly. But I'm glad to be back.
Because you're back and forth.
Yes, I'm
Back and
all
forth
over the
or
world as
a
a
lot?
speaker, but I live in the United States and come back for all my family here.
Yeah. So what have you been doing since for the entire week that you've been here?
I've been eating a lot, gaining a lot of weight because the food is so good here. Of course, it's the best in the world, and I always eat when I come, and then I have to lose weight when I leave. But it's been wonderful meeting with family, having 5 speaking engagements.
Great.
So speaking to inspire corporations, to inspire people that anything is possible, as you were saying earlier.
Because you truly are an inspiring figure, Jessica. I know that, like we said, you're the only person, the first woman to fly an airplane with her feet. How did this passion for flying start?
I was actually terrified to fly. So the thought of flying was just not in the cards for me as a young girl. I just wanted to overcome and show the world that anything's possible, and that disability doesn't mean inability.
Correct.
Because many times people with disabilities are told that you're handicapped, you can't do anything, and it's just frustrating, and it made me angry, and I wanted to prove to the world that yes, we can accomplish great things.
And because of this passion, you are in the process of custom making an airplane that will make it easier for you to fly with your feet, right? How's that coming along?
The airplane, we finished the wings, which of course they were manufactured here in the Philippines.
Wow.
And put on a crate and shipped to where the volunteers are building the plane. So the wings are finished, the tail is finished.
Amazing.
So now we still have to continue the rest of the fuselage, and then of course all the modifications, and we will be finished and hope to land here one day.
Wow. What is your goal for this airplane that you are making? Do you want to replicate it, make it to scale?
Oh, the airplane, it seats 4 people.
Okay.
So it's a small airplane.
Okay.
But the goal is to ultimately fly it around the world with the message that disability does not mean inability,
Amazing.
and to land and fly it over the Olympic Games in 2028. We have
Where
a
will
lot
that
of
be?
Los
In,
Angeles.
LA. Yes, correct.
So we have a lot of goals, and we
Oh.
need help though to make it possible. So
Yes.
yes.
Then the message that you'll be spreading because of this will be so awesome to so many people who need to hear it, right?
Yes, yes.
That actually their disability is just all about being differently abled. You know what I mean? So many things you're able to do, Jessica. Not just fly a plane, you're also a Taekwondo black belter. How did this happen? How did this come
I started
along?
Taekwondo when I was 11 years old.
Uh-huh.
And my mother wanted me to learn self-defense, but she
Yes.
didn't know that it was going to be a lifelong hobby for me to practice Taekwondo, and I'm now a 4th degree black belt in Taekwondo.
Amazing.
Yes.
Do you still practice it?
I still do.
Wow.
Yes, it's a wonderful way to stay fit and be flexible, and it's a great way. That's how I met my husband, and I have friends. It's a wonderful community.
He's also a martial artist.
Yes, he's a 5th degree black belt. So yeah, it's.
Do you guys spar?
They call it marital counseling.
And who wins?
Yeah, well,
The marriage
depends. Exactly. That's the right answer.
Yeah. And aside from that, you also go scuba diving and play the piano.
Yes.
So all these you still do up to now?
I do, and it's just, you know, it shows anyone who feels like they are limited that they can do great things.
Amazing.
And I hope it continues to inspire so many to believe in themselves.
That's right. I got a chance while I was in traffic going to work today to see some of your vlogs on YouTube, and you were talking about how you do the usual household chores with your feet, but I can imagine during these days with technology and voice activated gadgets how it's so much easier for you.
It is. It has changed my life, and I think it empowers us because it saves us time as well, and it's more efficient. So for me, I use, like, for example, I used to text message with my toes, and I could do that with the edge of my big toe.
See, that's something a lot of people can't do, right?
And
That's
now
why-
I use voice though.
Yes.
Voice through, you know, Siri and yeah.
Yeah, but I can imagine how, like, maybe in the early days it wasn't that easy for you, right? Can you tell us a little bit
Well,
about
it
how
was hard.
difficult
Yes, it was very hard. My mom would always say, you know, with God, anything is possible. She
Amen.
encouraged me from the very beginning because, you know, it's easy to sit here today and tell you all about flying, scuba diving, and being a black belt. But in the beginning, it was very hard. And it was very hard for my family, and I really wanted to have arms like everyone else. But I really realized through my mom's support that, you know, with God, anything's possible, and there's a reason for our struggles and our adversities, and it makes us better. So I think that anyone, and I know that people have hard lives here in the Philippines, and I hear it, I see it, and I just want to encourage those that, you know, keep going, keep fighting, and don't give up, and have that Filipino spirit of joy and resilience.
Yes. And all of these experiences are in your book, right?
They are, yes.
Yeah.
I have a book here, and I printed my first print, was done just this past week. First print in the Philippines. So I hope that people can...
Yes, tell our Kadas more about
Well-
it. Maybe they can pick up a copy.
Sure. Well, we are doing it at our private events where I'm speaking right now. But
Okay.
I hope to reach out to a bookstore and perhaps have that available for everyone.
Yes.
And they can follow me on my Instagram page, which is right-footed, because I am right-footed. And they can follow, and I will update everyone as to how we can get that book out there so many people can be inspired.
You mentioned that everything has a purpose, Jessica. When you look at your life and all the challenges that you've had to overcome, including the bullying, for sure, what comes to mind as for the purpose of it all?
Oh, we are all part of something greater, and there's no doubt about it, especially when we hit our low moments, because that's part of our human experience, is to feel down on ourselves, feel like giving up sometimes, but to know that we are part of something greater and we can get through it, and we're there for each other to lift each other up.
Amen. I know that you have a speaking engagement to
I
rush
know,
to,
I need to rush
so I'm
off.
not gonna keep you too long. But thank you so much for coming over and telling us about your inspiring story and what drives you. And hopefully, people who are having a hard time will watch this interview and will realize that all they really have to do is to keep the faith and to keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah,
Yes.
and nothing is out of their reach, right?
That's true. And I
So
hope
thank
to-
you so much, Jessica.
Thank
it's
you.
such
I
a
hope-
pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
And anything else you're looking forward to do while you're here in the Philippines?
Well, we want to get this airplane built. So once we get support, we want sponsors to be on this airplane because the wings that lift me up in the sky will be from the Philippines. So representing
So cool.
all over the world, the Filipino spirit, this airplane has that ability. And so we love to have people reach out to us to make that possible. So, yeah.
And anywhere else you want to visit aside from Manila?
Eastern Samar is where my family's from.
Yes.
So I'm sorry to my family, I'm not able to visit you this trip, but hopefully I will be able to next time to go to Bobon Mercedes, Eastern Samar, where my ancestral home is.
Do you know any Bisaya at all?
I need to learn more. I know, but I have the Waray spirit.
Oh, yes.
Yes, no
Which is
doubt.
also like a fighter spirit,
Oh
right?
yeah, oh for sure. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Mga kada, palakpakan po natin si Jessica Cox. God bless you, Jessica. And continue to spread this message of, this positive message, this message of you can do anything to the entire world.
Thank you. Oh, thank you
Great.
so much. God
Thank
bless
you so
too.
much. Mga kada, ang kwento po ni Jessica ay patunay lamang ng isang disability does not mean inability. At ang kwento na ito ay patuloy na lilipad upang tingalain at magbigay ng inspirasyon sa mga taong takot sumakay at lumaban sa hamon ng buhay.
Mga Kanet 25, this is Pia Guanio-Mago. For more Kada Umaga updates, please click the subscribe button and follow us on Net25 social media pages at Net25TV and at Net25 Entertainment Facebook page. See you guys. Bye!